What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to Because Reasons, the show where I look at games just because I feel like it. And today, taking a look at Earthlock Festival of Magic for the Xbox One, part of the September 2016 Games with Gold thing. So if you have an Xbox One, you have Games with Gold, or you have Xbox Live for the next 2 weeks, this will be free. So if it looks interesting, perhaps go check it out. I've been obviously a bit late here, as I meant to play it back when it came out on the 1st, and that just didn't work out for me. I've been real busy, so we're going to continue. I've only played about a half an hour. I got to where I got to the overworld. This is heavily inspired by Japanese RPGs, but it was made by some Norwegian studio, so not actually a JRPG. So here we are, main character dude running around. This is an RPG, and I do enjoy RPGs, and, you know, NPCs and dialogue, and honestly, I have not found the NPC stuff to be that compelling, but perhaps I am spoiled by playing a lot of Falcom games, because those have very rich and deep and detailed NPCs, and those can have a whole lot of text. Like, some of these NPCs you can't even talk to. They're just kind of walking around, which is weird. Like, I'm so used to having every NPC have dialogue. Anyway, we're going to head out here into the overworld, which I have not done yet. And here we go. My goal here is, nope, not to pause the game. It is to pull up the map, which would be under the menu. And my goal is to head up to Zaber. So we're just going to walk north and hope for the best. So far, the battle system has been, yes, here on the screen. You'll get enemies, they will see you, and then run towards you. But if you run away, you can kind of separate them a little bit, so you don't have to fight both. Because if both see you and attack you, then you have to fight them both, and obviously that means more experience, but also higher difficulty. So I'm just going to fight one here. We're going to go over our combat deal, as I have myself, which is the dude, and the hog bunny. He's a cross between a pig and a rabbit. So I'm gonna spud blast this little rat creature thing, and then he's going to club this rat creature thing, and then I thought that would have done it, but apparently not. That didn't do it, so one more attack. This is all turn-based. There's no active time battle that I've seen anyway, so it is very much that old-school turn-based, you know, say, you know, a Square Enix game, or an Atlas game, or, you know, any of those classic Japanese RPGs. It kind of plays like that. I don't know how long it is, but from what I've seen in my save file, I played for half an hour. It said I was 7% complete. So certainly I would imagine not to be one of those, you know, 50, 60, or 100-hour epics. But considering that I didn't pay anything for it, you know, besides my Xbox Live subscription, honestly, I don't mind shorter RPGs. Like, you might notice there isn't very much RPG coverage on this channel. I just don't have the time. I love them, and I buy them, but man, do they sit on my shelf for a long time before I ever get to any of them and play them. Look at that, that's like a bunch of them damn rats. Not going over there. Not going over there. There's a rat and a bug. I want to fight that big thing, but I'm kind of scared to, so we'll just keep it on in this direction. But yes, I have a bad habit of getting, you know, 15, 20 hours into a game and then just getting distracted and not playing it anymore. And then when you go back to an RPG you haven't played in a while, that's the worst. It is the absolute worst. You're just like, where was I going? What was I doing? It's so bad. But so far, this seems pretty serviceable. The plot so far is kind of like, hey, there was a cataclysmic event eons ago, and that, you know, messed up the world, and now we're kind of living in the post-era of that, but there might be another event happening. Sorry, my voice is starting to go here. It's been kind of a long day. Kind of a long day. But, never mind that shit. So yeah, not really sure how big this game is, but hey, the reason that one of the reasons that I like the Atelier games a whole lot is because you can get through them in about 20 to 30 hours, not, you know, 50 or 60. which is why I'm so far behind on a lot of games. We're gonna fire blast these guys because that sounds like a good idea, and that'll give us some burning, you know, status effects and whatnot. I'm gonna hit regen to myself. I don't know why I would do it. I don't know why I would do it to an enemy. That sounds like a bad idea. But I'm just getting more and more poison. So you can change your stance here, right? And I'm not gonna do that just yet because I actually want to go into items here and heal. But changing your stance changes what items or what attacks you can do, and but it takes a turn. So that's kind of the only real downside there is you can get access to different attacks, but it will take up a turn when you do it. So now, as the Hog Bunny, we should have a different turn. Yeah. So now you have attack focus is a buff for our main character. Actually, for both of us, get buffed. And man, this dude just wants to poison us. But there we go. Defeated an enemy. And gonna head toward this goal here, whatever this, what is it? This, yep, we're just about there. Also, we've got, you know, obviously got some items. You've also got abilities. You see here, my abilities. And then bonds, which is, you know, I'm not actually sure. You have the bonds system, which gives you passive perks. You have your talent tree, so you can spec out in what directions you want to spec out your talents, which is pretty neat. And you have Nart's log, which kind of gives you an idea of what you've been doing from the eyes of your little hog bunny friend. Anyway, I think this is our destination, so let's head inside and play for a little bit longer. We'll see if we get any story beats here. There we go. There we go. Story beats. Mental note, great archive. Find books on the subject of Ramu. Mysteries and secrets. Alright, delivering a message to Miss Alagbato. Sure. Uh-huh. I smell. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. Who's this lady here? What can I do for you? Nope, haven't met her, Hog Bunny. Thanks a lot, NPC. Appreciate it. So yeah, no voice acting that I've heard thus far. Does not appear to be in the budget. These frog things here, save points. So you see I'm 7%, and I am now still 7%. So, you know, didn't really make any actual progress, besides walking over here, having some battles, opening a chest, finding some things. You know, pretty much RPG tentpole type. You know, it's so far... it seems to be pretty heavily relying on the tropes of your average JRPG, which is fine. Like, there's a reason that tropes are tropes, so I don't have a problem with that per se. But in any event, I'm going to see if I can get to this place that I want to actually get to here. But we're going to attack focus here and buff ourselves first. And then we're going to use some fire bombs on these poisonous assholes. This is actually, for being as early as it is in the game, certainly a lot of stat stuff, which is interesting. Just a lot of enemies with stat stuff. The poison and the fire and whatnot. Like, usually that takes a little bit when you're playing an RPG. Or at least that's for me anyway, on a lot of the games I play. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, pretty much just standard-ass turn-based combat. Ooh, Super Blaster. I want to use that. Super! I can dig it. I can dig it. Hadn't actually seen that before, so that's cool. I dig it. But yeah, I mean, this seems pretty well made for what it is. I'm not sure that I'm going to play much more of it, but again, my backlog of RPGs is shameful. Shameful. So many Atlas games, so many Gust games, just, you know, I like the genre so much, but finding the time to play it is always the issue. And video games are not going to stop and wait for you to finish them. Video games will keep coming out no matter what. So I've tried to tone down how many I buy, but I still have a bunch. Like, seriously. I still have a bunch. And that's not even counting non-Japanese RPGs like, say, The Witcher, which I own 1 and 2, and at some point I'll probably buy 3 on sale. When the fuck will I play it? I don't know. Maybe never. Maybe when I'm old and gray and retired in a home somewhere, going, okay, I will finally play The Witcher and The Witcher 2 and 3 and other numbers that might exist at some point, although apparently 3 was the end of the story of Geralt, but, you know, that franchise has a name recognition now, so that wouldn't be surprising to see more Witcher games at some point, but for my money, I'm waiting on that Cyberpunk 2099 game, or 2077, or whatever the fuck year that is. I need to regen. Pretty bad here. I need to regen pig hog guy, and I need to regen. I need to hit an item here, which is healing balm on myself. So I haven't touched on utility yet. You can feign death, which is actually kind of a unique thing for an RPG, in that if half your party's dead, you can totally say, no, I'm just dead, and play dead, and then the enemies will go away. Because otherwise, I don't see a run away button. Doesn't seem like there's no flee button. Or perhaps I'm not looking hard enough. I don't know. But, I mean, I think the game looks really good. Like, visually, they've certainly nailed it. I think this was originally a Kickstarter game, and then it went, I don't know. It's on PC, and also on Xbox One. I think at some point it's going to be on PS4 and maybe the Wii? I don't know. Boss fight! It's huge. Keep your socks on. Oh, here is our intrepid Olia. Olia, join the party! So, let's have this boss fight and then wrap it up. As I've been just sitting here musing on the nature of role-playing games. So, let's do slash and strike. Slash him. Nice. Alright, then we are going to change stance to focus, because I think having him buff the team while the team does the damage sounds like a good idea, but first of all, I need to use an item here pretty bad. So we'll regen with that stuff there, gain back 100 points. He will tentacle slap my fucking hog bunny, which is not cool. And then we will fire blast. Can I use a healing bomb on somebody else? Why only them and not... Oh wait, I'm not even hitting up and down. I'm an idiot. Clearly, I'm an idiot. But why we even have the option to heal the enemy doesn't make any sense to me. Perhaps that comes into play later, for some reason. I don't know. Let's try a stabbing strike here on this mofo. But I gotta keep healing here, because this is getting a little rough. I don't have any area of effect healing. Oh, almost killed my hog bunny. I don't have any area of effect healing stuff, which is unfortunate. It really and truly is. So I'm relying on this new character to actually do damage, while everybody else... Oh, you killed him! You killed him! You monster! Literally, you monster. No fucks given. Not a single fuck was given. Let's heal up here. God damn, heal me! Heal me! Miss pink-haired lady, heal me! And now we will continue to do... let's try our revival here. the revival of our hog bunny, which might not even fucking matter. Just killed him again. Just fucking killed him again. Alright. We're gonna go for one last chance here. We have 7 health. Just hopefully... Nope, didn't do it. I'm dead. I'm dead, I died. Holy shit. I should have spent more time leveling before I hit the boss. I got a game over, which means this video is over. Thanks for watching. I'm Attack Slug. This is Because Reasons. This is Earthlock, Festival of Magic on Xbox One. And I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.